When was the last time you tried to do something new? Something that has never been done? I think people today, they tweak things. They see an idea, take an idea, add features. But I don't feel like there's anyone out here that's truly original 100% of the time. Which is absurd because throughout history, for those of you who want to know history, whether or not you like it or not, shout out to Texas and Georgia. You can see the inventors. You can see the people that discovered how to do this, how to create this, how to utilize energy to have something as a resource that people use today, i.e. the refrigerator, i.e. the light, electricity, a washer and dryer, a computer monitor screen, speakers, a TV. What else is innovative in my house? A treadmill, a fireplace, a Wi-Fi camera, a automatic air freshener that works on battery. Like, all of these things, someone sat and was like, what if I wanted something else to do this for me? What if I wanted to see the images from somewhere else on video in my home? How could I do that? What if I wanted to be able to talk to someone via text or send a message over a screen and they can also send a message? Email. Like, today, to find a person that's truly innovative is very rare. But when we do, it's kind of like we criticize, well, why didn't you do this? And why didn't you add that? And why didn't you, have this? Oh, I hate this about this. But you ain't put no work in to have what you have. You're eating what I created, but you're complaining about it. You're drinking what I put money into to create so you can have in a bottle or a bag. And it's providing you a pleasure, but you want to tweak the pleasure for your liking. Then do it. Then you create it. And it's like this lazy mentality of the fact that people today feel like because they bought something, they can now have the audacity to critique it while using it, while needing it. And that's not how shit works. Okay? You buy something how it is created, and if you don't like it, and if you have complaints about it, you leave that shit the fuck there. You leave it in the store. You leave it on the shelf. You leave it wherever it's being sold. You leave it online and you go find something else. But I don't understand this notion of people who don't create shit, who have the audacity to have complaints about what's created while using it. And I think as an American society, we've been spoiled by having so much and having access to so much, where we feel like all of our opinions and reviews on shit should be heard, should be addressed. Oh, you didn't email me back, or I'm gonna leave a nasty review because I didn't enjoy this or I didn't enjoy that, and you never responded to my message. Another annoying thing is the fact that I buy something and I get an email from Amazon from another motherfucker's question about, okay, I see this, but where can I get extra clips? I already have enough wire. Where can I get extra clips? Bitch, I don't know, but I know my name is not Google. I'm not about to log into Amazon to answer your question about a product I purchased and I don't owe you shit. It's not like Amazon is giving me money because I answered a random customer's question about a product that I purchased. You're not giving me shit. So why am I giving you tips and, oh, you should go here, and resources to a product that I purchased because I purchased it? Like, that's the dumbest shit ever. And it's only if I'm in a super good mood where I feel like, okay, you know what? I'm going to answer this person's review question. Or I'm going to answer this person's question about this product. A lot of that shit people can review and research themselves. They're just fucking lazy. And this lazy mentality, hold on, this Cheshire. I rarely ever record in the morning, but I just felt the need. This lazy mentality of, I need you to tell me the answer, is not going to get us anywhere. Like, if I was making a video about a product and telling you about a product is one thing, but the audacity to email me when I'm throughout my everyday about shit that I don't owe you, no, you're gonna have to pay me. Amazon, Bezos, you got enough money, my G. Didn't you just go to space for no reason? You got enough money to be paying customers for answering other customers' questions on fucking product. This society is too fucking lazy. We have so much and access to so much that we feel like we can go ahead and buy something just to waste that thing. So when I thought about our society and not truly wanting to be innovative, and how the older you get as an adult, it's not cool to discover anymore. It's not cool to invent anymore. That's something a child does. Or our prodigies are getting like super, 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 super young because they're not allowing society to ruin their imagination. I think the older we get as an adult, we allow society to have opinions on what we find interesting, what we want to spend our time on, what we want to pour into, and that's where we get boring as we get older. And then old people, they go back to their childlike mind and they start to embrace the fuck it, right? And when you embrace the fuck it, it's like, fuck it. What is Red Circle? Red Circle is that place you need to be if you're podcasting. They got free promotion that you can do with other podcasters that also use Red Circle. They have ad placement. They find the dead space within your show to put the ads. And they let you go ahead and monetize your show easier. They give you the best analytics. You can find out who's listening, what they're listening from, who are your top platforms that people like to listen from, so you can focus in on that. They tell you the demographics, what city, what country, what town they're in. They tell you how many people download it on a weekly basis, and it's free. They don't tell you how many shows you can do per month. They don't get rid of your old shows unless you want to get rid of it. You have support on there that you can text throughout the day, and it's very easy to use. You can edit your shows on there. You can take away, you can add in, you can schedule shows, and that's what I use for all of my podcasts, not just She Gets It. So if you're looking for a better platform to get on that's free, so you can go ahead and focus in on cost-wise, but you need to focus in on, why aren't you on Red Circle? It's a web-based platform. Get on Red Circle today. Now back to the show. I want to do this. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm going to do. And I don't care who likes it. That's a childlike mind. A child, if they really find something interesting, will play by themselves for hours. Will work on one thing and have that thing have it their whole attention for hours. But as an adult, we let everything cloud our vision of being great. And some people can block it out. Some people can block out society as adults and focus in on that one thing. And what do we call them? We call them crazy. We say they have some type of ism. They have some type of, their special needs, or their attention this, or they have this type of deficiency, or they can only focus in on this. Why not pour in on those people? Those people have an extra something for a reason. Why not pour in on them? I think people with Asperger's are brilliant, right? They're the most honest people. People who can lock themselves in a room and create something that's never been thought about, that comes out very crazy at first, but soon enough people adapt to it. For instance, Friday, Kanye West's album is supposed to drop a new album. Everybody's anticipating it, but if he's not close to dropping an album, everybody has an opinion on what Kanye is doing, and Kanye must be crazy, and he must be losing his shit, and all this. He's a person, but he's also creative. He's also a Gemini. Shout out to my Geminis. And he's honest as fuck, right? About what he likes. He's honest as fuck about what he wants to do, and there's nothing wrong with that. So when I talk about this bag juice vibes, bag juice is basically what the fuck I said. In Jamaica, we didn't have Capri Suns, right? And it's hot as fuck in Jamaica during the day. The people get these bags and they put shaved ice in there, right? Kind of what people today would call a slushie. And they put syrup that's sweetened in it, and they freeze it. And then they have like an ice cream man that'll drive around on a motorcycle and have like a cooler, and they'll sell either bag juice, ice cream, or popsicles, right? If you go to a shop in Jamaica and you say you want a bag juice, they'll have it just like they would have a popsicle in a freezer. And you basically stick a straw in it, it's in a bag, and you drink it. And it's different flavors. Somebody created that when they didn't have anything. When they didn't have a Capri Sun. When they didn't have an option to get bottles and freeze drinks and make sure it stays frozen and be able to put it in the freezer without it cracking and have people buy it and make a profit. The concept of a bag juice is someone wanting to create something out of nothing. And we have to get to a point where we look up to that and don't look down on it. And I'll tell you why. So we back. Let me clear this up. Side note, my motherfucking paintings that I did today, they look bomb as fuck in my room now. We in sync. But yeah, so ways to make sure that you stay innovative and motivated by yourself is keep finding better ways to do things. Okay, risk takers are needed, or we want to have shit, because people that do the same thing other people do, they never think, okay, what is it that I can contribute to make it better? Innovators do. People who say what everybody is thinking but don't want to say out loud, that's who makes the world better, right? And most of the time they're hated first and then they're loved later. Okay, that's just how it works. And have fun discovering new things. Okay, change can be good. Change can also be scary. Change can also be intimidating. But once you know that you're a being that needs change, like me, then you'll be comfortable within the shit that you need. Also, remember, you cannot share your ideas in exploration process with everyone. Sometimes you're going to have to disappear a little bit. Sometimes you're going to have to be cut off from the world a little bit so you could be within, quote unquote, your bag of tricks and shit. People shoot down your ideas for their own fears. Remember that. Put that in your pocket. Put it in your wallet. People will shoot down your ideas and your way of thinking because of their own fears of it not working. Again, that is not your business. Focus on what you do. Focus on what you believe in with yourself. And surround yourself, if need be, with inspiration and people who are open to it and who are also automatically inspired by themselves. I promise you, you getting into your quote unquote bag juice vibes and figuring out a way to make something that the people need that's not already here yet is going to be a lot easier. All right. Thank you guys for listening to She Gets It. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you to all the people that got merch. Shout out to Gigi. That girl kept her word, hit me up, gave me some ideas. I'm just like, you know what? You might have a point. You might have a point. And just people who I don't know from nothing that are on a grind also. People who know that I don't want to work for somebody for the rest of my life. I want to create something where I can always get that work. Shout out to y'all. Keep it going. Okay. Keep it going. Keep it moving. Say what's on your mind. Share it. Be consistent. You can't say that you want to get it out here, but you don't got time to be consistent. We all got time to be consistent. It's a choice. Show up for yourself because ain't nobody about to show up for you unless you're giving them employment. All right? And that's cool too. But anyway, I'm out because I got a kitchen to clean because I'm not no filthy Bia. I don't go to sleep unless my house is clean. Peace.